Here in the question we have given sin x plus cos x by root sin 2x dx. So plus cos x by, let's say 2 sin x cos x, and it is dx. So if I see the numerator, which is sin x plus cos x, if I first I see that what is the antiderivative of sin x plus cos x. So antiderivative of sin x plus cos x is integration sin x plus cos x dx. So integration of sin x cos x dx is minus of cos x plus sin x. So if I need to use the substitution method here, then I have to make a perfect square of sin x minus cos x, so that I can use the substitution method here. So in the denominator I have 2 sin x cos x. If I write it as minus 2 sin x cos x, then I can make the perfect square of minus cos x plus sin x using the identity which says sin square x plus cos square x equals to 1. So if I need to make the perfect square of cos x sin x minus cos x whole square, and what will I get? What will I need? So it is sin square x plus cos square x minus 2 sin x cos x. So here in the expression of in the under root, I have we are given minus plus 2 sin x cos x, so I have written it as minus of 2 sin x cos x, or I can write pi by 6 to pi by 3 sin x plus cos x dx by root, since sin square x plus cos square x is 1, so if I write 1 plus plus 1 and minus 1 minus 2 sin x cos x, then I can replace it with I just need 1 minus 2 sin x cos x to make the perfect square of sin x minus cos x. So I am just writing the another one, which is minus minus plus. So I am writing plus 1 minus, here it will be sin x minus cos x whole square. Since this term is 1, so sin x minus cos x whole square will be 1 minus 2 sin x cos x. I am just using this here and write the sin x minus cos x whole square. Wrote the over I will be now pi by 6 to pi by 3 sin x plus cos x dx by, it will become 1 minus sin x minus cos x whole square. So now I can use the substitution method here. If I substitute sin x minus cos x equals to t, then its derivative of minus of cos x will be sin x, and derivative of sin x will be plus cos x, dx equals to dt. So just substitute in the, and another thing is I can change the limit in terms of t. If I put pi by 6 at x equals to pi by 6, t will be sin pi by 6 is 1 by 2 minus cos pi by 6 is root 3 by 2, or I can say t equals to minus of root 3 minus 1 by 2, and at x equals to pi by 3, which is upper limit, t will be root 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2, or I can say plus root 3 minus 1 by 2. So our integration will be now root 3 minus 1 by 2 minus root 3 minus 1 by 2, and upper limit will be root 3 minus 1 by 2, and it will become dt by root 1 minus t square. And I know, and since 1 by root 1 minus t square is an even function, चूँकि f minus t, let's say it is ft, then f minus t is 1 minus root 1 minus t square, which is 1 by root 1 minus t square, which is also over ft. So here f minus t equals to ft, which shows the function is an even function, and I know a property that minus a to a fx equals to 2 0 to a fx dx when fx is even function. So here the condition is satisfies in our integration. So our integration will become 2 into 0 to root 3 minus 1 by 2 dt by root 1 minus t square, or I can say I equals to 2 integration dt by root 1 minus t square is sin inverse t 0 to root 3 minus 1 by 2. So I'll get the answer I equals to 2 sin inverse root 3 minus 1 by 2, and plus c is the integration constant. Thank you.